Yo, Daily Dad, number 5. Let's jump right into it. Question 1, where did I start? Or how did I feel at the start of the day? I woke up at about the same time as everyone else and was feeling good. Question number 2, what was my largest obstacle that I encountered? My largest obstacle for today was my anger. About mid-morning, I engaged in a couple of conversations that I probably should not have, and ended up getting really riled up, really angry. And that carried with me throughout a good deal of the day. Question number 3, how did I handle it? At first, I tried to just ignore it. After the situations were over, I tried to move on, get back in my routine, get my stuff done, and was largely successful in getting my things done, but not as successful at dropping the issues and moving past my previous angers. And eventually, about mid-afternoon, I finally stopped, took some time to think through everything, figure out what exactly I was still upset about, why I was still holding on to these conversations, and why I wasn't letting it go, and kind of did some reframing of, brought things into context a little more, which eventually allowed me to come back down. The issue was I'd been bringing this all day with me, so at this point I was mentally exhausted. Which brings us to question 4, which is what would I do different in the future? The first thing I would do, or the main thing, only thing I would do, is when half an hour goes by and I still have this persistent pulling at my attention, at my brain from these sort of things, I'll stop right then from now on and figure out what's going on, listen to my body, listen to what's happening, so that way I can address it, because carrying that throughout the whole day left me to the point where I barely made it through some of this last stuff before getting the kids in bed. Which leaves us with question number 5. What am I grateful for? That's actually pretty easy. I am grateful for a house that Raylan and I have put an application in on that has finally met our requirements, is within the right area, and is within our price range. And so I am very much grateful that after only a few days of house searching, we've been able to find at least one that has made it to the point where we can put an application. Of course, there are other people putting applications, so it's fingers crossed, there's nothing set in stone yet, but I'm grateful that we've at least had this opportunity. At the very least, it has instilled a little more hope in this search, because the limited time frame has made it feel more stressful than normal. Alright, that is it for today. As always, if you want to leave a comment down below with a question you would like me to add into the regular rotation, or you just want to say hi, I would love to talk to you. And until next time, have a good night.